Looks like we are live in the flesh. Just move this camera. We start at the 1 minute mark. Yep. As always. We are live and alive. Got a lot to talk about today. A lot has happened in the time that we have taken off. Sir. So,
ready to go?
What is this? What does that
Stars
say?
winning it all? Hell no, the Rangers. Even though they're in a close game.
Mavs
Mavs are winning it all. I said it later.
I mean, yeah, we'll talk about those two things, but you know,
Try
titles.
To like my Instagram post.
2 titles, 1 city.
I
Jack did.
I should have tagged Trent on every single thing.
Probably should have. But he didn't.
I should have put the picture of me with Batman.
Dallas finna become Gotham.
Dallas will freak out.
Dallas, if the Mavs and the Stars win,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah. So.
That's like the Lions and the Red Wings winning.
Pistons.
Oh, that's not happening.
Pistons.
That's why I said 2 realistic teams.
Red Wings didn't make the playoffs.
But they were close.
They're gonna get smacked by some team.
That's true. They're getting smacked by the Rangers, right? Yeah.
Or I think even like the Bruins or something like that. They also would have gotten smacked by. Wouldn't have been close.
It wouldn't have mattered.
All right.
But we're at the almost 2 minute mark, so
Yep. Hop right into it.
Let's hop right into the first topic here.
First topic here we have is the NBA playoffs. We're a little late on it. This is the conference finals right now, but
we're a lot late on it.
I mean,
you want to go over round by round?
Yeah, we can start first round.
Little reflection.
So the Lakers lost to the Nuggets
again.
Yeah, per usual.
Again,
it's an annual thing.
I guess it is.
It was a 5-game series, right? And it really was not that close ever.
It was really a 4-game series. Game 4, the Nuggets warm up was just little kids going out and shooting layups. Like it was all fun and games.
Jack, move your mic closer. Is this good enough?
Oh, I think that's good enough. Trent, it's good now. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so. And then the Timberwolves beat the Suns in a 4-game sweep. Not close at all.
That was insane.
What the other team I'm trying to think of? The Mavericks beat.
The Bucks lost due to 50,000 injuries. Their whole lineup died.
Celtics beat the Heat. They beat
Yeah, they beat the Heat.
Yeah.
Without Butler, which was expected.
Knicks beat the 76ers.
Like that might become an annual thing as well.
Yeah.
The Knicks beating the Sixers again. That's another annual thing. What else is there?
I remember the Mavericks beat off the top of my head though.
Oh, the Clippers.
Yeah, they beat the Clippers, and then the Thunder beat the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat the Pelicans.
So first round is pretty boring.
Yeah, first round was the best series was the Mavs and the Clippers. Yeah. Easily.
Clippers could have gone on a run if they didn't play the Mavs.
Oh, I mean, or the Cavs and the Magic went to 7.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was decent too.
But all the games were just blahs. Like none of them were actually close.
Yeah, it was just like
team was losing by 30,
one game after another. Yeah,
it was very inconsistent.
Second round got a little spicy.
Yeah, the Thunder lost to the
Mavericks and some close games.
Yeah,
close games there.
Josh Giddey played great. That was trash.
He was benched a lot.
Actually, really did anything. To be honest.
Yeah, Shea tried his absolute best to make it a game 7, but
the Thunder need to get role players.
Yes,
their bench is not deep.
They need more like veterans, like guys that are like 5 years and over who have playoff experience.
Yeah, and
Like,
I remember making the comment going into the playoffs that the only thing that was going to hold them back was their age, because they're all relatively young and have a lack of playoff experience.
yeah, the fact that Shea is the oldest there is insane.
It's concerning.
It's very concerning.
Like a team like the Mavs, they got Kyrie, who's won a title. Luka's been to a Western Conference Finals, so they have players who've been in like situations like that.
Yeah, Shea was the only one who had made it that far ever, and
Yeah.
he was a role player on that team too, so he wasn't like
Wasn't
crazy.
the hugest piece to it. But yeah, I think probably the best second round series was the Timberwolves against the Nuggets. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Good 7-game series, and then
Yeah.
all the trash talk between Anthony Edwards and the Nuggets.
Nuggets staff even.
Yeah, he's going at everybody.
Oh
But-
yeah, I'll see your mother in Game 7.
Yep.
To say that in Game 5, after like that's crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely ballsy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like you lose in Game 5, I'm gonna see you again. Win Game 6 and then go back Game 7. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and then the Celtics beat.
Cavs.
Yeah, they beat
In
the Cavs
5.
quick. It wasn't much.
The Cavs without Jared Allen is just an exposed team.
Yeah.
It's so sad. That team is so well built. They just can't do anything.
See, they fired their coach.
That was needed.
Yeah.
I mean, even though they've been to back-to-back playoffs, that roster is way too good. That roster should be like the Celtics.
Yeah.
Like they should be number 1, number 2 seed.
'Cause they have way too much talent. They have
Mitchell, Garland,
Allen.
Allen,
So they got,
they have
they got
Evan
some
Mobley,
They got good bench players. They got Kevin
They got-
Love.
Karis LeVert.
Kevin Love's really
Kevin
experienced.
Love's he.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. But besides, I mean, they have Isaac Okoro. They just have depth like crazy, and usually you only need 7, 8 guys to make a playoff run, and that's exactly what they have.
Yeah, and then I think their trash coach honestly got to them because they have, like you said, like they have a great talent. Like they have good players that complement each other great,
Yeah.
and they can't put it together.
Yeah, they need a coach for
It's
that.
concerning to think why they can't put it all together. And I think the blame does got to fall on the coach a little bit.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you got Donovan Mitchell. You got some pieces like that. There's no exception to not make it past the second round.
I think we also got to talk about Nikola Jokic winning the MVP.
Over Luka.
Does he really deserve it though? There's been a debate between 3 guys: Jokic, Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now Shea was, 1 seed.
Yeah,
Stats were insane this year.
carried the team. Pretty much.
Carried the Thunder. I don't know how he wasn't closer. I don't know how the vote wasn't closer.
I think it honestly should have been Luka because he carried, like him and Kyrie carried a team to the NBA, not carried them to the playoffs, really. And he was by far the best player on the team. And the Mavericks were cold through parts of the season. It was kind of rough, but he was always super reliable. And without without Luka Doncic being on the Mavericks, their team is nothing.
It literally is.
You could say they still have Kyrie, but Kyrie, he's so much better while playing with Luka. It's not even funny. This might be the best basketball Kyrie's ever played outside of playing with LeBron.
That's true.
He didn't play this great with the Nuggets. With the Nets or the Celtics. And yeah, he seems to be honestly the most happiest in Dallas out of all 4 of those teams.
He's having a good time. Every single shooting practice and everything.
Yep.
He's putting a smile on his face.
Seems like
I'm gonna get better every day. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna do this. Like he's just motivated
just.
out of the gym.
It seems like he fits in way better in Dallas than he did in any other organization he has so far. So I think that's great to see because
Yeah, I'm glad he went to this one because, the Mavericks is an organization too that's, Luka's needed some help.
Yeah.
To be honest, in the past couple of years, he's looked like he's just done it all.
he's pulling Dirk Nowitzki 2.0 is what
Literally.
it was. But now he's starting to get some good role players because they got Christian Wood on the team. He's a baller. Forget about that.
Do they have Christian Wood anymore?
Pretty sure they had Christian
No, they
Wood.
don't. He's on the Lakers.
Oh.
They have Gafford.
Yeah.
They have PJ Washington. The Mavericks are building a team finally. I mean, it took about 3 years.
Yeah, two superstars and then a team full of role players that all complement each other.
They all complement each other. It's
So
good.
it's a really good strategy for
Yeah.
what they're building up. I'd probably say the reason that the Timberwolves aren't winning right now in the series and they're down 2-0 is because Anthony Edwards has gotten cold. The last 4 games he's played, or like the last 3 games he's played, he shot like 6 for 20
Yeah.
or plus of that. It's like
It's been bad.
and Karl Anthony Towns has played horrible too. He's been a liability on defense and he's been shooting the same as Anthony Edwards pretty much.
Yeah, the two superstars. They're catching cold in the wrong series.
Yep.
This is series to go to the finals. And then
He
Luka just
dropped a triple double last night or 2 nights ago.
just cooking Gobert on the game winner. I mean,
Yeah.
I watched that little sequence like again and again, and Jaden McDaniels. I don't know what he was doing. He let them switch, and then Gobert, being Defensive Player of the Year, just gets absolutely exposed. And all I'm gonna say is Victor would have blocked that. Victor, as soon as he does that step back, blocked.
Yeah, I think somebody who's not getting enough credit right now is Jason Kidd, the coach of the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Ever since he's taken over, Mavericks have been going in a better direction every single season.
Yeah.
And he's had playoff success with the Mavericks when previously they've really only had that like Dirk Nowitzki run. Other than that, though, Mavericks have been a pretty bad franchise.
I mean, without Dirk,
There's no
There's
other
no
like really
Mavs.
noticeable player outside of like Steve Nash, but he didn't really play much there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's good to see that Jason Kidd's finding really good success in coaching.
and the roster is good. I think they'll make the finals. I mean, 2-0 is
I mean, I was like they've looked way better. Well, not way better because both games were super close, but towards the end of the game, they stayed the most composed. They don't like panic or anything like that, and they play more team-oriented ball. Like, did you see the last 3 seconds that the Timberwolves did? They just went into panic mode. And, yeah, Anthony Edwards, just, instead of taking the final shot, gave it to Naz Reid for a really, really deep 3, just trying to get Naz Reid to bail him out, and it just didn't work.
yeah.
And it's not like the other players in the Timberwolves aren't playing good. Jaden McDaniels had probably the best game of his career in Game 2 of the playoffs.
And same with Nasri. Nasri's been hooping every game.
He's been just the reliable player.
Yeah, Nasri's been the 6th man of the year. He is.
Mhm.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels, like, he dropped like 30, 40 points.
Dropped like I think 30,
So, yeah, he was hooping. He was playing
Yeah.
great defense, too.
and he was locking up Luka too, like a
Well,
little bit. But he was doing his job.
He's
I mean,
containing Luka
Luka.
enough. Yeah,
Let's just say Luka's averaging about like 30 plus points a game.
he
And,
got 32 in the playoff in the game.
yeah, in the game,
So,
But
I mean,
including that game
he
winner.
was slowing him down. But
Yeah, but he does when he needs to, and he keeps Luka tired. And of course, because Luka even like will walk down the court sometimes, and that's the whole point of that,
yeah,
is to wear him down.
Mhm.
And during that comeback, it's not like Luka was doing everything; it was just a team comeback.
yeah.
So
He did hit some tough shots down the stretch in the first game.
the first
He
game,
was willingly keeping them in the game
yes,
towards like in the last quarter, pretty much.
Jaden
He turned
McDaniels.
up.
Jaden McDaniels or Luka?
Luka.
Yeah.
Luka turned up in the first game.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, he was crazy.
And the second game, just Gobert got cooked.
Yeah, and then
So-
the Eastern Conference has been so boring to watch.
Oh my God, it's
Outside of the first game, the Pacers have been playing the Celtics tough, but they can't finish games. And then Tyrese Halliburton is not playing Game 3, so this is not looking good. For
dead. Celtics are up 3-0 now.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's the series is over.
It's gonna be over.
Yeah, I mean Tyrese might as well just get healthy, not play.
Like the weirdest Eastern Conference, like Eastern Conference in general. Teams
Would you
are just-
call this a Mickey Mouse run, Jack?
You have to. It was all like everybody's getting hurt. Everybody on the Heat got hurt.
Yeah.
People, guys on the Cavs were getting hurt. Guys on the Magic were getting hurt. Pacers are now getting hurt, and the Knicks, all their guys were falling down too. Jalen Brunson literally got hurt, and then Josh Hart got hurt.
Yep.
2 big players on the Knicks team.
Jack is the master, by the way, of calling out Mickey Mouse runs.
Yeah.
He calls out a lot.
Mickey Mouse
So-
things are very common nowadays.
Yeah.
And the Celtics, I don't want to say it's a Mickey Mouse, but I mean, this has got to be the freest ride ever to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean their roster. I mean they haven't even played
They-
Porzingis yet. Can you believe that? They haven't even played him yet. They're just like, you can just sit out because we don't need it.
They haven't played a legit good game of bat. Like they really haven't played great in the playoffs. They just haven't played anybody.
That's why I want Luca and the Celtics to match up.
That'd
'cause
be
it's-
fun.
It's
Kyrie
gonna be
against Jaylen Brown.
it's gonna be a humbling
then-
experience game one when the Celtics walk in. They're gonna face Luca. They haven't faced anybody like that because every star player's been hurt. They
Yep.
went into round one. Jimmy Butler's already out. He didn't play the entire series.
Didn't
They
play
go
games.
round two. Mitchell plays the first game, but then after that he's injured. Didn't play a single another game. Third round now, Tyrese is gone. I mean, they were already up 2-0, but still.
Gotta talk about this. It's gotta be my annual episode talk about Tyrese Halliburton and Tyrese Maxey. Two guys in the playoffs right now, and the Pistons aren't. And the Pistons passed up on Tyrese Halliburton and Tyrese Maxey. I'll just leave it at that because
If you know from the past, from the
the
past,
guys playing in the Eastern Conference Finals right now, the Pistons aren't. They're sitting.
the Pistons. are
Everybody's
getting
sitting on their
fifth
couch
pick.
right now.
Oh, did we even talk about the lottery?
It's so rigged, bro.
Oh
It's
my
terrible.
God!
We had the damn fifth pick for
Holy.
the third year in a row, fourth year in a row.
Second,
It's horrible.
it's
Like,
bad.
I did not sit there and watch us lose like a 30. What was it? 28 games in a row. Break the record. That and get the
Break
fifth
the
pick.
record. Get the fifth
How
pick.
many wins we get? 15 or
I
something?
mean, at least make it like so it doesn't look stupid and put us in
we
a
should get a
third
guaranteed
pick.
top three, but fifth is
Third pick.
crazy. We had the two worst records in the league back to back. You got the fifth overall pick.
And if you guys know about this draft, oh my God! After the top two, It's
yeah.
garbage.
Third because we got Ivy Thompson and now it's someone new. Yeah. Honestly, we might as well just draft Bronny James at this point.
Bronny might go number one.
I don't know about all that.
Is what I'm hearing.
I don't know about
Is
all
what
that.
betters.
I don't know about all
Everybody's saying that Bronny might go number one to the Hawks, which would be the dumbest move because Alex Sarr and
that. Bronny
the
would
other
be
guy
the-
is
Bronny
so
would be
good.
the 13th man. They sent him to the G League this season.
They'd probably go to the G League
I mean,
as a first overall pick. They do it all for LeBron.
he's been around for 2 years.
Oh
then
no!
have him leave.
Oh, no,
Killian Hayes
Trent.
resigned.
Oh no, Trent.
Did you guys see Killian Hayes is playing for France's Olympic team? That's when he's going to drop 50 and get a.
re-sign me,
He's going to prove himself.
Can you re-sign me, Detroit?
Bro averages a solid 4 points every single game. He's consistent.
He's probably going to drop 5 points in the game against USA.
Probably.
2 of his mid-range jumpers, and then he's going to get fouled and go
He's
1
gonna
for
get a
2
free
from the
throw,
line.
yeah. He's gonna
You know
have-
his jumpers. You know his little mid-range.
It's so sad to watch.
It's,
It's the same package to get the shot. And it just
he's like 2 feet away from the basket. Mid-range.
horrible. Shoots it off the front iron every single time.
Yep. Or the
It's-
back. It's just a big.
horrible.
It's just a big clank.
It's so depressing watching him
God.
play basketball.
Sometimes you just watch the NBA and you're like, how did this guy make it? Like it's insane.
Yeah.
What did Killian Hayes do in France to be the 7th overall pick in the draft?
Yeah, these are my predictions for the NBA playoffs. The rest of it, Boston's going to sweep the Pacers at this point. With no Halliburton, it's not even close. I think that the Timberwolves are going to bounce back and win 2 games, but they're going to lose in 6.
Well, they're gonna lose. So they're gonna win
Mavs-
2 and then lose 2.
Yeah, and then the
Oh,
Mavs
boy.
are going to go on to the finals.
Yep.
Celtics are going to go on to the finals. I think the Mavericks are going to win in 7.
I was gonna say in 6. So
7.
pretty even.
This is going to be a super tight series.
No, I think in 6. I think they win at home.
Celtics are about to be the most fresh.
Celtics will be the most fresh. I mean, that's true because they're always
They're not playing against anybody. What's good, gangsta? From T Gamer 76.
T Gamer 76. What's good, gangsta? What's going on?
That's a real one. I'm pretty sure that's our 1,000th subscriber right there.
It is.
Yep.
I think it is. Yeah. It's still a little research.
Did do
He
a
is.
little
He's
research.
number 1,000.
1,000. W Man's for real.
He is.
Yep.
He's a real one. Man.
Rangers just won an OT.
Wow. So Rangers are up what 2-1.
2-1. And I was
Which
about to say, let's
that's-
talk about the NHL
That
playoffs.
flows into your topic, Jack.
I mean-
I'll let you cook on this one.
My Rangers are, they played horrible the first game. 3-0, 4-0. Horrible. Scored on themselves. Wasn't. It was a very depressing game to watch.
You want to do a little recap of
Best
the playoffs?
YouTubers are back. Appreciate it, Dre Supermans.
Yes, sir, Dre Supermans. You've been doing awesome as well. Been seeing the growth.
Keep on grinding.
Keep on grinding like we are.
T Gamer said Big JD. Dre Superman says W Live and Mike's are fire, bro. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Appreciate Dre Supermans. Always
We did-
appreciate.
We
Also
we
appreciate.
invested heavily into this stuff. So
Yes, heavily.
Yep. It's really trying to make this a thing. So
Absolutely. But you want to recap this whole NHL playoffs thing real quick?
yeah. So right now the 4 teams still left in are the Edmonton Oilers with Connor McDavid, the Dallas Stars, another Dallas team in a high playoff situation.
It's good for Dallas.
New York Rangers, my team,
Yeah, your team.
and then the Florida Panthers.
Panthers.
Those are the 4 teams. Rangers against the Panthers, and the Oilers against the Stars. So the Stars actually won a tough game against Edmonton last night, 3-1.
So was that 2-1 series now? Stars are leading,
Yep.
and then of course your
Rangers are
Rangers
just now winning.
just
2-1.
took the dub.
Actually, I think it's 1-1 for
No, it's 2-1.
for the Stars.
Oh, for the Stars. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then
Why did they play tonight or
no,
they played
tomorrow
yesterday?
night.
Oh,
They
tomorrow
played.
night.
They,
Okay.
they played yesterday. We're gonna play tomorrow night, and the Rangers gonna play the day after that.
Okay.
So then,
Okay.
yeah, it's just back-to-back days of hockey. It's great.
Yeah, I mean that's why I like the NBA playoffs at this time, especially in like the first round.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, it was boring this year, like we said.
It's always boring. Let's be honest. There's never really anything too special with the first round.
Yeah, but
To be completely honest.
yeah, honestly, it's not. But it's like back to back, like just games after games. So it's kind of cool.
But it's really when you get to the conference finals is when the NBA really starts to pick up and get more interesting.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not as much this year because the Western Conference is really fun to watch, but the Eastern Conference is so boring.
Oh my God, the
So
Celtics
depressing to watch.
Celtics are just whooping everybody. Like,
Yeah.
everybody injured. We'll see what happens in the finals. I'm interested because that Celtics roster is built
Yeah.
top to bottom. It's insane.
Yeah. Now my Rangers have won two OT games back to back.
Back to back.
One in New York.
Is that a little
One in
scary?
Florida.
Is that a little scary though for you? Because it's OT. You know,
No.
anything could happen in OT. Or is it just win's a win?
Wins a win. Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It's kind of simple, you know. Just especially at this point, it really just only matters about winning. Win or go home. That's really what it is. And yeah. How's y'all day? Hope it's doing amazing. Appreciate my day's going pretty good.
Yeah, my day's going good.
Hope your day's going great. Dre Supermans.
Yes, sir. Dre Superman.
But
My guy.
yeah, no. So I'm really hoping the Rangers can win 2 more games. We're gonna have a tough one on Wednesday or Tuesday because it's gonna be in Florida as well. So
Then you go back to the Rangers, right?
they
for
go
Game 5.
back to Madison Square Garden.
Sir.
So that'll be good. But the thing I'm interested about with the Rangers is they got to get more shots on goal. They've been getting absolutely dominated with all that, but
They're winning games.
they're winning games. Igor Shesterkin's playing good. He's played good the last 2 games. He played horrible in Game 1. Well, not horrible. He just played. The wheels fell off in the 3rd period. And
Good.
Yeah, but with the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid is literally a one-man show. He's so good. It's crazy.
It's insane. I've been hearing about that. How it's just like Connor McDavid versus the Dallas Stars. Like it's not even
I don't know if it's all that, but like
the team.
the talent gap between both teams is really starting to show. Dallas has got a better overall team, and Edmonton's got more star power, I'd say. But yeah, that's why Edmonton usually loses around this time. They never make it to the Stanley Cup because their talent, like all around talent, is not good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
That makes sense. I mean, it's how almost every sport works.
I think this is how it's going to go for the playoffs, for the rest of the playoffs.
For NHL.
Yeah, NHL. I got the Rangers squeaking another game in Florida. They're squeaking another game in New York. Advancing
4-1.
4-1.
Oh boy.
All close games. Not going to be a 5-game sweep. It's going to be
Okay.
It's going to be a legit close series from start
It's
to
gonna be a
finish.
close series, but
And then
okay.
I think Edmonton's going to get one tomorrow. And then Dallas is going to win the rest of the games.
So in 6.
Yeah.
Yes. In 6.
5. I think it'd be 5 or 6. I don't really know. But then it'd be Dallas against New York. Got New York winning in 6.
Your Rangers win the Stanley Cup.
Mhm.
You getting a shirt and a hat or what? Like,
Hell yeah.
what you doing, man?
I'm not gonna be like you. I mean, I'm just gonna support my team.
You just
So
gonna support your team?
Yeah.
Maybe get a hat
I might.
just to rock it.
I might. Something like.
That'd be
Like,
cool.
I'll probably get a shirt, not a hat. But
Shirt.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. Yeah.
I think the Rangers can really start to turn around because they're starting to play better hockey now.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you can really tell
Mhm.
that they're doing really well.
Really starting to step it up. Well, they played good for the first 10 games of the playoffs. They only lost 2 games.
Wow, 8-2 in the first 2 rounds. That's
Solid.
pretty good.
They were moving on quick. Like they swept the first round, won in. They got up ahead 3-0, so they were 7 wins in a row. Lost 2, and then 1 to advance. So they had a really good 7-game stretch. I know Trent was hating on it though. He was
Why
big
Trent
time.
hating on it?
Trent was big time because he wants the Stars to win.
With Stars to win?
Yeah,
Why, you want Stars and then Mavericks?
I want the Mavericks to win, not Stars. Truthfully speaking, I hate the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't know why. Every person that I ask, everybody just hates the Celtics. Like it's just like
I'm a Pistons fan. I don't
It's
really
like a
know how I'm
hate.
supposed to like the Celtics.
yeah, it's like a hate crime, I guess.
I tend to like the teams on the West more because
The
Pistons.
West is so competitive.
Like, the
Like,
Pistons would never have to worry about playing them until if they ever got to the finals. Like
the West is way more competitive, anyways.
yeah,
As an NBA, like
it's been like that for a
person,
while too.
yes,
I don't know why. Like the one year that the Warriors went,
yeah. Like people
70 and-
wonder why the Cavs are like would make it to the playoffs or make it to the finals every single year.
73-9 one year, and then they lost in the finals. But the Spurs went 67 and like 15, and they got second in the conference.
Yeah.
If you do that in the Eastern Conference, it's easy first seed. So I remember it was like 2017. 3 teams had better records than the number 1 seed for the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
It was like
It was the Cavs. I think the Cavs were.
I thought it was the Celtics actually.
Oh, maybe.
It was the Celtics.
Maybe
and
it
the
was,
Cavs
yeah.
were like the 4th seed or something like that.
Yeah.
They had bad regular season.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like the Warriors were ahead. Rockets had a better record. There was another team that had a better record. It might have been
2017. Who could? Maybe OKC
I think it might have been OKC.
because they still had Westbrook.
And that was his MVP season. No, what?
Was it? That might have been his MVP season.
Because Curry's MVPs were 15, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think
it was
17
17.
was Westbrook.
Yeah. Or it was Harden.
No, Harden's
17.
was 19.
19.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's predominantly for a while. It's just been the Western Conference has been way better for some reason.
Yeah, it's usually like the best.
Like they're the all
All-around
around conference,
team.
but sometimes the Eastern Conference teams like just win it.
Yeah.
Like the Bucks won it in 2021.
Yeah, that's the last time an East team has won it.
Yeah. So then last year, the Nuggets won. The year before that, the Warriors won against the Celtics.
Yeah.
The year before that, it was the Bucks. The year before that, it was the Lakers. So that's the Mickey Mouse championship ring they got in the bubble. But I mean, yeah, still talking about basketball though. Anthony Edwards, there's been a lot of recency bias towards him. Like people were saying he might be the best player in basketball.
Next Michael Jordan.
Yeah, like people have been really like.
Oh yeah, Stephen A. was cooking on it, saying how there's MJ, there was Kobe, now there's Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and this is all just coming from a good playoff run for the first 2 rounds. But
yeah,
I'm not hearing as much about that anymore.
No,
I'm hearing a bunch of. Well, I'm not hearing anything anymore from all those guys.
Yeah, you're hearing absolutely nothing.
Like I understand he was playing great for the first 2 rounds and not the end of the second round, but he was and all of a sudden he's just really like shooting horrible. He's been just chucking up a lot of shots that haven't been going in. He's scared to do things now. I mean, it's pretty abundantly clear he didn't take the last shot.
Yeah, I don't know why he
did.
I mean, even like they didn't even need the. Oh yeah, they had 3 seconds to go and
They had time.
yeah,
3 seconds is plenty enough time to get one shot off.
yeah, just get the ball, make an attack.
Take a few. You can take dribbles.
You could take probably 2-3 dribbles, I think it is,
Mhm.
and
And
you
you
could
get shot
still you get shot up.
And he grabbed the ball, held it for 2 seconds, was scared to make a decision. That's also another thing. His decision making has been very, very slow. He's nervous to make a mistake, and it caused him to make more mistakes.
Yeah, I mean,
Instead of him just
no
playing,
experience.
instead of him just playing free,
No
he's-
experience in the conference finals, and the
He's-
team who has is Luca.
he's playing like a team. He's playing like a kid who's trying out for a high school basketball team, but is too scared to make
Yeah,
mistakes.
he's
from
like
coach.
a freshman.
Like,
He's like if a younger classman like gets pulled up or something.
yeah, he's too scared to make a mistake, and then
Just out
makes
there.
more mistakes.
Yeah.
There's a liability because he's too scared to make a mistake.
Yeah.
I think that's Anthony Edwards' problem right now. Is he was too scared to make a decision, and he held the ball for 2 seconds.
Well, apparently he's going to be more aggressive tonight. Is what he quotes.
Maybe, but
But
we're just talking about the first 2 games here, and he's been super super indecisive. And that's been pretty obvious to see. But I mean, I hope he picks it up. I still want the Mavs to win.
yeah, I mean it's 2-0,
Mhm.
and they have Luca.
Yeah.
It's not like they had like 2 just close game dubs.
Yeah.
Like they have Luka Doncic for a reason.
Mhm.
So they just, if the Mavs want to, or if the Timberwolves want to win this series, they got to win both of these at Dallas.
Yeah.
Which is insanely hard to do.
They've gotten destroyed in minutes. Well, not
Because
destroyed.
Dallas, I mean, has given up a game, I think, in the first 2 rounds at home.
Yeah.
But they always get a game.
Mhm.
So I mean, I think Mavericks are going to go 1-1 at home. It's going to be 3-1, and then they might lose Game 5 just because it's panic time for the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
And then Game 6 they're just going to whoop them at home.
Yep. I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think the Wolves are gonna win 2 games, and then they're just gonna lose.
They're just going to lose
It's
2 games.
gonna be Game 6.
I mean,
Bounce.
Timberwolves have played really well on the road. I've noticed that.
They have.
Like, in hostile
They were winning in the
environments.
Mile High Club. They were winning in the Mile High Stadium.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to do, especially if you're not used to it.
Yeah.
So that elevation really gets you.
It really does.
You cannot play as much. You can't do any physical activity as well.
It really gets the Lakers, apparently.
It gets them bad.
It really
every single
gets them.
time.
I mean, every time. I mean, just.
I don't think people actually realize how much the elevation gain actually affects people's
Yeah.
usual day to day not day to day
Breathing. Just
just
breathing in general.
physical activity even on running you can get a really good professional runner to try to do a run at the same pace as he usually does, and it'd be way tougher to do that.
Yeah.
And just that sea level elevation is just crazy. It's so underrated.
Yeah.
But I think talking about Luka though, should he have won the MVP? I know I told you in the car I think he should have.
I mean, you did mention it earlier too, and
Think about it.
I mean, he probably should.
Without him,
Yeah, one of the Mavericks. But then again,
you can make that argument.
it's just been a back. I think this is the makeup award for last year
Yeah, you got dude.
that
Jokic
you've
got screwed.
you've argued the whole offseason.
Mhm.
I think it's pretty evident that it was just a makeup for what happened last year.
Yeah, I think you shouldn't do that with awards. You should just say it how it is. And
Yes, just
Properly
who cares? It's not like he cares anyways.
no, he's
He
probably,
received the award and he was like, "Hey, trophy."
he's either watching horses right now or he's riding a horse right now.
Yeah.
He's definitely in Serbia somewhere, just chilling.
Yep.
Respect.
I
Other
mean, I don't
guys
know
are
what
in
the time
Cabo.
gap. I don't know what the time gap is there, but
Other guys are in Cabo, like Scotty Barnes, but he's in Serbia somewhere, just living life.
just living life. Yeah.
Honestly,
That guy, is so funny.
nothing on his mind but his horses.
But his horses. That's it.
Respect. You guys priority straight. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, he knows his priorities. Yeah,
Knows what he wants.
it's a good thing in life to have your priorities.
And then another thing involving the NBA, the last thing. Did you hear about the new deal of the NBA giving their TV rights to ESPN? And that means they're not, redoing the contract with TNT and that means no more inside the NBA with Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, Ernie Johnson.
Ernie Johnson. Yep.
No more will that happen, and that's gonna be sad because they've really carried and made the NBA more popular just off themselves. We're gonna be completely honest. They're super entertaining to watch.
Of course, ESPN screwing up another thing because why not? I mean, jeez, it's just so
They
bad.
took this is good for the NBA players, but it's not good for the fans.
No.
Just you see how much the players can make now off like supermaxes. Like Luka Doncic can make was it, like $392 million in 5 years. And obviously the deal.
Yes.
It's good for the players and all, and that makes like Jaylen Brown's contract look small.
Yeah.
Really small.
Which, I mean, you mentioned that in a past episode.
It's
Like,
just gonna make everybody get
it's
paid
just
more.
going to make everybody get paid more.
Mhm.
But
It's like when Stafford was the highest paid quarterback at one point, and the next year he wasn't.
I mean, I mean, we're going to have the topic later, but golf getting paid
Oof.
before everybody, and
Yeah.
Amon-Ra getting paid before everybody. That's what the thing is nowadays, is you have to almost race to a new contract.
Yep.
So that when other players keep getting another contract and they're worse,
Mhm.
your guy's not like, hey, it's my time. Yeah, I got to get a lot more than this guy because this guy is garbage compared to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a race for who can get the bigger contract.
Yeah.
Truthfully speaking. But then at the end of the day, it never matters because somebody's always going to get a bigger contract.
Yep.
A year later. It's the same for any sport except for like baseball with Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Dude's getting paid a crap ton.
Yeah, nobody's one-upping that. That's
Yep.
for sure. Tigers, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Next,
If they sell their whole team.
they do not have the budget for that
No, they do not.
to just purchase players.
Might as well sell the stadium at that point.
Yeah.
Pay the guy.
Yeah, then another topic is the WNBA. It's starting to get a little bit more popular because of Caitlin Clark, but players are complaining that the WNBA is being too protective and giving her too much leeway because she's being super popular for them and being the reason that they get private flights. So it doesn't make a lot of sense because
What do you mean?
she's the reason that you guys are getting private charters, getting all this extra stuff that they're not used to getting.
Yeah, what?
And people, for some reason, are complaining about it. That's really confusing me.
Yeah, why?
And I agree with what LeBron James and Steve Smith said. She is literally the reason you guys are getting all this
Yeah.
because of her being a really good basketball player and being really entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what is...
if she gets hurt, nobody's gonna watch.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
That's why it's crazy.
She's
why
packing stadiums, literally.
That's why it's crazy. And jersey sales are crazy
Yes.
for her jersey too. So it's crazy how
And even, like, other players in her draft are becoming more popular because,
Angel Reese.
I mean, Angel Reese is
Simple.
all over the media.
NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of, like, women's basketball players. I mean, like, come on, like,
I just think it's
Like,
crazy
why
that
is it
they're
bad?
aggressively fouling her, trying to get her hurt because she's too popular. But she's the reason that they're going to eventually get paid more, or get watched more, etc. And
yeah, I mean, did you not want
she's
to
the
be
reason
watched?
that
Did you not
ESPN's
wanna-
covering them now.
Yeah, did you? I
Simple.
mean, it's literally all over social media.
Mhm.
Like, she is all over social media. And, I mean, would you rather be the face? Would you rather be the person who's getting all the attention? I mean, is that how this is going?
Dude,
Like,
she's got it tough. Kayla Clark's got it tough. She has people hate on her for
oh, yeah,
doing
every
great
game
things.
that she plays, they post about it, and then it's just hate.
she got
I
the
mean-
Jordan rules after her, bro. Every single game she gets double team whenever she gets the ball. Crazy, like I don't know, it's so weird.
I don't know why people are complaining. Like, a franchise that has been dead is finally alive. I mean, like, it's finally coming alive. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, the WNBA has just needed a player to be like super, like,
just out of the ordinary, really.
because yeah, Caitlin Clark's like nothing anybody's ever seen.
Yeah,
can
Caitlin
shoot
Clark
from
is like
anywhere.
Caitlin Clark is like Steph Curry coming into the NBA. Like, just a straight shooter.
And
that
she's also
can change the
really
game.
media friendly, so
Yeah, I mean,
she makes it really easy to get coverage on her because she won't like mess up. Like won't
yeah,
do
she
anything
doesn't
wrong.
wave anybody away either. Like, it's
So
just
she
kinda-
brings nothing but attention to the WNBA, and it's crazy how
people are complaining.
people are complaining about it. It makes no sense.
I didn't know that people were complaining.
People, no, like it's not fans that are complaining; it's the players in the WNBA. They're jealous that
They're not
she's getting
getting-
attention, and they're not. Like Kelsey Plum, she's the biggest example. Absolute hater, D1
Oh my
hater.
God.
Sad, not gonna lie.
It's sad. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, you're becoming more popular because of somebody else.
So I think
You're gonna get paid more. You don't have to like have another like side piece or something. Because according to the contracts, I mean, they make like 60, 70K a year. Like what? That's dumb. Doesn't make sense. What are you doing here?
Nothing. Just don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about it, my boy.
Oh boy. Just got flicked up here.
Just gotta see the vision through, my boy.
Should we call the feds, chat?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy for the WWB that Caitlin Clark's making a big impact. Really, just on her own. If I'm gonna be completely honest here.
Yeah, this is just dumb. I don't know how.
I don't know
People are
why players
complaining.
would complain about it if
I don't know
they're getting
how
benefited
they're
for it.
complaining. They're benefiting
getting
and they're
benefits of
complaining.
it.
They're
It makes no
complaining.
sense.
That's like if another podcast started up and they raised up the money, we started getting paid and everything, and then we just started complaining.
It'd make no sense.
It would make no sense. It would make no
It contradicts
sense.
itself.
It would make no sense. Why are you complaining? That makes no
That's why I hate when
sense.
people complain about like NBA players getting paid a lot of money. It's great for them or great for other superstar players because that just means you can get paid more.
People don't think about it from
Doesn't
the
make a lot of
business
sense.
side. They think about it as attention. They think about it as in the present
Because
moment.
most people couldn't handle the attention she's getting.
No,
The attention she's getting for the last 2 years is crazy.
especially somebody who has like anger issues after a game. Like
Yeah.
you lose, like you don't want any cameras in your face.
No, and she's handled it really well.
And she'll take all. I mean, they're like 1 in 6, 1 in 7.
Yeah, because you remember last year with the Angel Reese drama where she had to admit that she lost.
Yeah.
She moved on. Other players, I don't know how they would have done dealt with that.
Yeah.
And
Some players would have been like, "Get out my
yeah,
face!"
she's
like,
been the best player in college basketball.
They would've
women's
pulled
college
a
basketball
Devontae
for the last
Adams.
2 years. She has the most points in the women's college basketball and men's college basketball. She is the best college basketball player of all time for women's. No debate. Not even close.
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't have the titles to back it up, statistically speaking and watching her, she's the best.
Yeah.
Not even close. No debate for it.
100%.
She, I don't know, it just makes no sense how people are hating on her.
It's like this is like brain rot talking about
It's
this.
so
Like,
stupid.
It makes no sense.
Shout out Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark, absolutely deserve all the love she's getting. It's just disgraceful.
Talking about baseball here, though. Bet
Baseball.
you didn't see that coming.
Baseball.
Yep.
Just trying to win a game.
I
Man,
mean, the Tigers'
Tigers.
Tigers pitching rotation is doing better than their historical 2012 rotation with 3 Cy Young winners on that team. Justin Verlander, Rick Porcello, and Max Scherzer. 2 of them are guaranteed Hall of Famers.
it's insane.
So they're having a better ERA at this point than the Tigers from 2012. But they aren't a better team because the offense is horrible. They win nothing.
Just the offense.
Reese-
Oh
Van Olsen?
my
Or no,
goodness.
Reese Olson. Bro's been giving up them 1-run games and has been losing because the Tigers give him no run support. They got him a win the other day.
They did.
He gave up 1 run. They got him 2.
I got him too.
That's great run support.
Oh my god.
And also, we got to talk about Valley Sports, dude. That's horrible.
Oh my
I can't
god.
watch the Tigers game anymore.
It's ridiculous. If you haven't heard about it, if you haven't turned on your TV on Xfinity,
Yeah.
it's terrible. Bailey Sports has now banned the watching through Netflix. You have to pay for it separately.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good for Bailey Sports.
no,
actually,
it's not.
no, it's not, 'cause
horrible.
they're gonna
Filed
lose
for
money.
bankruptcy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they filed for bankruptcy.
Really?
They're not paying it for it, so that's why they're getting cut off. That's
Oh
why you have to
my
pay a
goodness.
subscription for it. That's
Wow.
bad. That's really bad business.
Oh my goodness.
Because yeah, they're losing money off doing that. If they just filed for bankruptcy and just handed it over to something, then they'd be fine. But
Wow. Because that was the network also that showed the Michigan state championships, basketball and football.
that doesn't make money. If we're completely honest.
I mean, it doesn't, but like, they still like broadcast it. Like, where are you gonna watch it now?
So, yeah, it used to be Fox.
Yeah, I mean, it was Fox, and then it was.
I think that
This
then
and
Valley
that,
Sports
yeah.
bought it for some reason, and then it's just ruined it. Now we can't watch the Tigers game. So sad.
We are Fox Sports.
We are Detroit. But yeah,
Detroit.
I think in order for the Tigers to really make the next step, they got to get their offense better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they do at practice. I mean, like, offense is obviously the thing. Let the pitchers go do their own thing. Let's all work on offense. Like, what are we doing here? Makes no sense.
Yeah. And then Yeah, I haven't really been watching other baseball outside of that because I just really haven't had motivation.
I mean,
to.
like, who's the best team in the league? I don't even know what the best team in the league is.
Baseball season's so long.
Yes, I mean, what are we at? Like 50 out of 162?
We still got
Oh
a
my
long season
God.
ahead.
Yeah,
But-
we won't even pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Low key till 140.
Here's something that's really happened that was interesting. Scotty Scheffler got arrested. got arrested.
Now we don't talk about golf a lot, but
No.
this is
There's
huge
also
here.
another thing to the story. For the second day, his caddy wasn't going to be there because his daughter was graduating high school. And
Yep.
he was going to be at her graduation. So he's going through some adversity. And I don't know if I don't even golf, but I understand how important a caddy is
It is very important.
for a professional golfer.
Yes.
It's,
I mean, even as a golfer,
it's like not having
us.
like I don't know how to put this into comparison, but it's like you're like the quarterback, and that's like not having a good offensive line. Probably say that.
Yeah, because the quarterback can still perform. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah. That's
So-
actually probably the best and the closest you could get. Or like Luca without Kyrie.
no.
Because
Luka
but Scotty can still put up numbers.
was still putting up numbers without Kyrie though, and he still got the Mavericks to the
But
Western Conference Finals.
Scotty could still put up a number.
Oh, he still could, but
I think he did. He
just in
still
general
put up
for,
a
just
number.
in general for caddies.
But that's a great comparison, though.
Yeah.
The quarterback without an offensive line, that makes the most sense there. But caddy's huge. They go out hours before,
Yep.
days before the rounds, and they get the slopes of the greens. They
They
test
they do their homework.
They do homework
There's
like
reason
crazy.
there's reason they make good money though.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was watching something. If a golfer gets like wins like a tournament, and say like they win 15 million.
Yeah.
The caddy makes 10% of that. And what's 10% of 15 million? 1.5 million. Just off of doing research and telling suggesting to a golfer what club he should use. It's essentially being mental support.
Yeah.
So I mean, caddies are way. That may not sound like a lot, but caddies
go
are more
a
important
long-
than giving credit to.
And golf, if you don't know, is such a mental sport. It's insane. If you get screwed up here mentally, your round could be cooked.
Yep.
Literally, just because you're not mentally in it. You could be Scotty Scheffler, good.
Yeah.
And still just not be mentally right and just not be able to put up the number,
Mhm.
which a lot of golfers struggle with. Which is why they're like, well, why do I keep doing this, doing that? Well, half of it is your mentality. You're literally yelling at the ball every time it
Yeah.
doesn't go the way.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go to your hole. Go to your hole. Oh
One
my
of the
god.
best movies of all time.
Yes. Yes.
It's just super nostalgic for me. But
It's very nostalgic.
yeah, bringing up the Detroit Lions, they have been paying their players.
Hey.
Jared Goff got a huge 4-year, 286 million.
No, it was 286.
It was crazy though.
It was 53 million a year. So what is that? Is that like 212 or
That's
something?
212. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then St. Brown got a big contract. Penei Sewell got a big contract.
They are building the steps for the years to come. That's incredible. Well, this also brings up the question: what does this mean for our QB room? Like I guess we're keeping golf for the next 4 years. So
Mhm.
what's going to happen with Hooker?
I mean,
Is Hooker just going to sit here and
depends.
rot for 4 years and then go out there and hoop, or go out there and play?
Who knows? I mean, it's odd. I mean, it's definitely a tricky situation, but you gotta think the Lions didn't really invest like a first round pick into him, like a high second round. They invested a mid third round pick into him.
Yeah.
In the NFL, it's really only the first 2 rounds that are like the high investments, and then third and above is just kind of like if it works, it works.
Yeah.
That's really how it is.
Yeah.
Like St. Brown, for example, fourth
Yeah,
round
fourth
pick,
round pick. They just kind of threw him in there. He
but he was a
performed.
hidden gem.
Done.
Very underrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look at his
I mean,
college.
Brad
He was still a
Holmes.
good college. He was a good college receiver. He just didn't put up crazy numbers. And
I mean, usually in college, like the guys who put up the crazy numbers are insane. Beside, and then there's like a drop off of the guys who
But he
just
fits
put up the
he
average
fits
number.
the line scheme so well. And then Jared Goff fits a crazy they complement each other so good. Because St. Brown's a slot receiver.
Yeah.
And Jared Goff loves to go to the
Loves
flats
the
or
slot.
slot receiver.
Loves the slot.
I mean,
Loves throwing that ball right down the middle.
Yep.
And then Monroe just does the rest, really.
mm-hmm.
And
they
then
got a
Penny
great
Sewell,
connection.
paying arguably the best tackle in college football. Smart.
Yeah, I mean,
they just built the foundation. They just signed 3 foundational players
Yeah.
right there, which is a good thing. It's a really good thing.
I mean, then I think paying Penei Sewell is a great thing too because he has been our offensive lineman anchor for the last ever since he was a rookie.
Honestly, he could even be the team anchor.
He might be. He's got great
He
energy.
motivates like crazy before the games. He's a good
He's a great team guy.
he's a great locker room
And then-
team guy.
But he's accepted that role from a rookie to now. He's done it since the first day he stepped in the building.
Yeah.
So I mean he's honestly been super like I know they draft Jamar Chase was drafted by the Bengals and Jamar Chase has played great, but like I don't know, I'm still super happy we got Penei Sewell.
No, that's
There's
you're
some
thinking
vision.
that draft was we could have drafted Micah Parsons.
No, Jamar Chase was drafted 5th, and Sewell was drafted 7th.
Sewell said,
Because I remember, I thought the Bengals were going to draft Sewell, and then everything else was up in the air. Nobody really knew where Jamar Chase was going to fall.
Yeah, because
That
he
was
was
crazy.
injured.
And I don't even care if we didn't draft Micah Parsons. Sewell's been so good for us.
Yeah.
And I mean, Micah Parsons is great and all, but Sewell, he's helped us out the most.
I mean, we got Hutch not too long after that, so it was.
Yeah, so it worked out.
So it worked out. Everything the Lions have done has just worked out.
Brad Holmes, he's done something.
Yeah, and Terrion Arnold, I'm excited to see
He's solid.
him.
Another
He's a
Alabama guy.
solid Alabama guy. Honestly, I thought when they
Cornerback
traded
of
up,
Missouri.
I thought they were gonna go
No.
Kool-Aid,
They
but
could
then
have
they
got
went.
Kool-Aid.
But then they went Terrion.
They could have got Kool-Aid where they were standing, honestly.
Yeah, they could have. I mean, obviously, because the draft happened.
Yeah, I don't know why
He
they
was
would have
there.
drafted up to get
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. But but that cornerback out of Missouri, dog, he's played in the SEC, so he's got experience against great competition. The
This is
SEC
what I
football.
thought the Lions were gonna do last year.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna get all those corners,
Mhm.
and then get rookies,
And they
and then
And then they
rotate. Then they didn't. And the secondary was the reason why we didn't do
Cam
anything.
Sutton.
Oh, God,
Cam Sutton.
so glad he got arrested.
He's interesting.
Then of course, all the pieces are falling into place. If these corners work out, the Lions, believe it or not, could be in Super Bowl. Was it 58, 57,
58, I think is what it is.
58? Lions could be in Super Bowl 58. That's crazy. Can you believe that? Just think about a couple years ago, Lions had like the 3rd pick, 2nd pick,
Second, yeah,
the 2nd pick.
2 years ago.
That's insane.
I mean,
And then went 9-8.
we moved all the way to getting the 29th pick. Like where we, yeah, then we
Yeah,
traded up.
then we traded up to 24, but
So I mean,
still.
dude, Lions have definitely. Brad Holmes has turned that around.
It
And
is
Dan
just
Campbell with the culture.
Unreal.
Dan Campbell completely turned it around with the culture side of it.
He,
Matt
just,
Patricia before that, I don't know what the hell he was doing. I
he
mean,
was just sitting there getting paid. He seems like with
He's-
every team, he just
he
sits
was
there and
getting
gets
paid to
paid.
lose.
And then once he gets called to do the job, he's like,
Can't do
that. And that just
Can't do it.
can't do it.
He's a good defensive coordinator for the Patriots for a while, but then when he
But
just
that was
can't
under
hold-
Belichick. And Belichick was just great.
He's
like,
a great
he
all-around
just-
coach. He knows the game.
Yeah, he just knows the game.
But when Patricia got called to be a head coach, be the guy, he could not.
Boy, I don't know why
His
the
reasoning
Lions.
lasted like 2 years. So
I mean, you could notice Matt Patricia from like 50 miles away too.
I can't believe people. I can't
Guy was
believe
just so big.
there was talks about almost firing Dan Campbell.
That was insane. What was that? After the first year when we went like
It was
we were like 0-7 or 0-10
yeah,
through like
yeah. We won our first game against like the Vikings or something like that.
we were 0-10-1, I think, right?
Yeah, so we got a 3-win season, and then
People started talking about like, dude, this is another bad Patricia.
He just might be like, yeah, this could like he's gonna get a little bit of time for the next season, but then when we got off to a 1-7 start,
Oh boy,
1-6 or whatever it was,
that's when I got like.
yeah.
No, yeah, it was
he
1-6.
if he lost anymore, no, we wouldn't have had we wouldn't be talking about Mr. Dan anymore.
No, I don't even know if
Fired.
I don't know if we would even be talking about the Lions being this good. I feel like we would have moved on again. It would have been the same old Lions.
Same old story, yeah. But he hunkered down, got a team.
Well, and Brad Holmes. I think Brad Holmes probably had a talk with him. Like, listen, like this is the last straw. Like we got to turn something around. We got a roster here, and you're
Yeah.
not performing.
Well, we didn't actually have that great of a roster. The defense was always horrible. Lions would put up 30-plus points and then lose. It was so stupid. I think we put up like 38 points against the Eagles and lost
That's true.
by 3.
And even the Seattle game that year.
David Newhide. What's up, fellas? What's up,
Oh,
David?
what's up, David? The OG.
Yes, sir.
It's good, David.
It's gonna be sad. We're never gonna see him in high school again.
David, I'm gonna be so sad to not see you ever again.
Bro, I'm gonna
Or
be
see
sad.
you in
like,
high school, I should say, because I'll probably see you again.
Nah, last lunch ever, I skipped it. Saw David Newhide in the
Really?
in the lunch. Yeah.
Legend.
I mean,
Legend.
shout out David.
David Newhigh.
Yeah.
Give
But
me the dates.
I think the Lions have definitely got a bright future, but they got to get through a tough division first. NFC North is not a joke.
Oh, yeah.
The Packers and the Bears are looking to swing.
Oh, boy.
Packers, the youngest team in the league, beat the Cowboys in the playoffs.
I mean, that wasn't a surprise. But then they almost beat
No, but they're
the
the 7th
Niners.
seed though. And they played great against the Niners. Who almost won the championship. So all good fellas can hang out. Definitely.
Sorry.
Gotta make it work.
Got to make it work. I mean, we got all summer, yeah,
Hell yeah.
until it's all
And
gone.
we're all staying local because
Yeah.
David's going to FCC with me.
Oh, yes, sir.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, so we're all local. We're all local.
all going to still be living in.
Same place we've been.
And then, yeah, but I think Lions just got to worry about being ready to win the division. They got to try to win the division at all costs.
Yeah, and I mean, even the Vikings. Like, if
Yeah.
if JJ pans out,
They don't have enough. They're a good 4th team though in the division. They're a
they're
good
a
4th team.
solid 14.
They're not a joke team, but
Yeah, they're not like Cardinals where
Like,
they're just like.
like you still got to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, yeah, and also QB wise, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like if JJ figures stuff out though, that division is gonna be so hard. Like it's gonna be insane every single game.
JJ McCarthy. He's still gonna have a pretty good. He's gonna have it relatively easy compared to most rookie quarterbacks. If Justin Jefferson signs with the team, like gets his contract extension he wants, he's gonna have Justin Jefferson. That's solid.
That's arguably the
Who's
best
number?
receiver.
I'm tripping on the wide
Jordan
receiver team.
Addison.
Jordan Addison. He's gonna have Aaron Jones as his running back.
And then he has TJ Hawkinson.
As his tight end.
I mean, that's a great start.
That's not bad to have.
I think it's kind of equivalent to the start that Caleb Williams has. I mean Cole Kmet. It's about the
he's
same.
got it way better.
Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. Yeah, he does have wide receiver 3.
He's gonna have 3 really great receivers, like
Robert
3 really good
Dunze.
receivers. Then he's gonna have
And he has DeAndre Swift in the backfield.
for cheap too.
Yeah, I mean Caleb Williams has better.
And then Cole
Has it better than
Kmet's
JJ. Cole Kmet's
he's
he's
cemented
about,
good. He's a cemented good player.
he's about the same as TJ. I'd argue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean the wide receivers Keenan Allen is. I don't know. It's comparable,
I mean, Justin
If you think
Jefferson's
about it.
great by himself. Jordan Addison's good, but I think
but he's not DJ Moore.
Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. I think that evens it out. But then the wide receiver 3, like KJ Osborne, is not better than Roma Doomsday.
Is KJ Osborne even there? I don't even know if he's there.
I don't know.
But I mean,
And
I
then
think
Cole Kmet, I'd say,
you give it.
better at this point than TJ. Just TJ Hawkinson's on the downhill.
Yeah, Cole Kmet's on an uphill. Yeah,
And-
that makes sense.
TJ Hawkinson's coming off of an Achilles tear, ACL tear. He
Something
He got-
tear.
tear from Kirby Joseph. So
Yeah.
he's not
Kirby
exactly
Joseph.
healthy.
Kirby.
So I mean,
He'd be the guy to do it too.
yeah.
I know it.
Going into our last topic though,
Last time.
Michigan football. He's got a lot of transfers,
A lot.
especially in the secondary. A lot of cornerbacks.
Yeah, which is a good thing. A lot of safeties. A lot of corners.
Yep.
A lot.
And then they got a Michigan State former Michigan State player. I just don't know how that's going to go with. That means that dude was in the locker room or was on the Michigan State team when
Well,
they swung the helmets.
no, he has 3 years of eligibility, so he was only last year. I think last year was his first year, so he would have not been in that locker room.
Did that happen 2 years ago?
That happened 2 years ago. It wasn't
Oh
last
yeah,
year. I was at the game
No, that
last year.
happened when Andrell Anthony was on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Andrell Anthony was on.
I mean,
Oklahoma
it would have been cool
last
for
year.
that happened last year because I was at the game.
That wouldn't have been cool. You got.
Yeah, we probably
you got
wouldn't.
destroyed.
Yeah, that'd been bad for the locker room.
Yep.
But I mean, the Michigan transfers, they've been awesome. They've gotten guys from Tennessee, UNLV, like you name it, like they've gotten it from probably there.
Yeah.
They have done very well. You know, last year, defensive depth was insane. And now this year, we've almost built it back. I mean, players got to prove themselves,
Yeah.
but done well.
We still got Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham on the defensive line.
Yeah, holding down the line. And then Will Johnson at corner.
So we still got the 3 main pieces on defense.
Still got, which one didn't get hurt? Makari or Rob? Who got hurt?
Rob Moore was the one. No,
Somebody got hurt.
Page is the one coming back.
Well, they're both
Rob
coming back.
Moore got hurt.
Rob Moore got hurt. So Makari Page, we still have.
Mhm.
And of course, you know, the safety slot. We just got 50,000 transfers. So
Yeah.
one of them's going there.
Mhm.
I mean, one of them has to pan
Yeah,
out,
like-
right? You get 5
You got to replace Wallace at cornerback. So
and Sanders still.
yeah, Sanders still's gonna be tough to replace though.
Yeah.
He worked himself up from a trash receiver to a good
Good, solid
safety.
corner.
Well, he played safety / corner.
Played
He was-
safety and corner, which is
played
that's
great at both of
versatile.
them.
Very versatile.
So he worked his way up to being the 50th overall pick.
I mean,
Something.
that's solid. I mean, what would he probably would have been
He
undrafted?
wouldn't have been drafted if he
Would
was
have been
receiving.
undrafted. Like that's
Because he wasn't better than Cornelius Johnson. Cornelius Johnson was drafted, 6th round, 7th round?
7th round. Yeah,
So, I mean,
it's
I don't
insane.
know. I think I'm excited to see what Michigan can do next year with all these transfers, but I don't know if they can go back to back, though. It's going to be the tough part.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback is my only question mark as of right now. I mean, who do you put at QB? Who do you put at QB right now?
So, I mean,
Do you put Orgy because he's the obvious guy?
you got to put. I think
Or do
you got to
you put-
give it to Orgy to start off. But I really do like Davis Warren. I think Davis Warren, if he got put in, could get the team a touchdown. Could get the team a good quality touchdown. So I think Davis
Okay.
Warren's not a bad option for number 2.
Okay.
And they're not going to play Jaden Davis. They're not. They're
No.
going to redshirt him.
No, they're gonna redshirt him. Yeah,
Yeah.
give him another year.
Yep.
So that they can have another 3 years with him.
Yeah.
Maybe even a 4th if they need it.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, I mean that's Michigan football. Hopefully they put it together before September.
Big Michigan guys over here.
Yes, huge. If you haven't already, go watch that stream. The stream's got like 1,000 views. So if you're not one of the
Yeah.
1,000, go ahead and tune in and watch that. But
Those are all the topics.
that's all the topics you got. Of course, we gotta ask as always any topics on anybody's mind.
Yep.
We'll wait maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Then be on our way.
Yes, sir.
Another episode 26.
It's crazy.
It's, I mean, a fourth of the way to 100 episodes.
Something
Wow.
like that.
That's
Pretty
insane.
crazy.
It's insane. But seems like we got no questions. So that has been episode 26 of the All American Valley Boys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next episode 27.
Sir. All right, signing off.
Signing off. See ya.